this video is about anxiety. I've been dealing with anxiety for almost 2 years now. And these are the tips and things that I found that have really helped me to be able to function. And I thought I would just share them with you. So I'm just gonna get into it. Alright, so I have a list of stuff. So the things to remember about anxiety is that it's just a feeling. You know, you're not gonna die, you're not gonna go crazy, you're not gonna throw up, you're probably not sick. You know, it's gonna be okay. You know, it's just a feeling, and the best thing about feelings is that it doesn't last forever. You're not always going to feel, you know, you're not always going to have that attack. So you just gotta remember that it's just a feeling. When you're having an attack, just say it to yourself. You know, it's just a feeling. It's going to pass. Everything is going to be okay. The next thing to remember is that you're not alone. I know it can seem like you are, but you're really not. There's a lot of people who really struggle with anxiety, and it sucks. So just remember, you're not alone. There are people that support you, and you know, it's gonna be okay. The next thing is that whatever you're afraid of happening, whatever is making you feel anxious, it's probably not going to happen. For example, I feel anxious because I'm terrified of getting the flu and throwing up. It's never happened. I've never gone out and gotten sick, like when I'm out in public. Well, I mean, obviously when I was a little kid it happened, but since I've gotten older, that doesn't happen to me. I've actually trained myself to not throw up when I am sick. So yeah. So just remember, whatever you are afraid of happening, it's probably not going to happen. It's just not. It's just not. I don't know what else to say. It's just, you know, it's just, if you weren't thinking about it, it wouldn't be a big deal. Because it's probably not going to happen. You know, it's just how things go. There are some things that you can do about it, because this problem doesn't go away. The feeling of anxiety will pass, but the problem and having the anxiety attacks reoccurring, that won't go away. So the best thing I can say that has helped me is figuring out what is causing my anxiety and why I'm feeling that way. You know, for me, like I just said, it was this constant fear of, you know, being sick or being abandoned or, you know, whatever. And it caused me feeling like I had the flu all the time, which, you know, really sucks, and it's just not fun. So the best thing I would say is figure out the real cause of your anxiety and try to work through those issues. Some things that I have found that help me is, number one, taking vitamin C, because vitamin C will help boost your immune system. So because anxiety does weaken your immune system, and so you need to boost it up so that you don't get sick, and vitamin C really helps out with that. For the actual anxiety, because when I feel really anxious, I get these weird stomach aches, and it really sucks. So what I found that really helps me with that is you can take STAMI. It's really good stuff. It's really helpful. It's really kind of expensive. It's 18. This box has 18 pills in it. and it cost me like $15. So it is really expensive, and it takes about 2 weeks for the full effects of SAMe to kick in, so that you can kind of feel it. And I got mine at Walmart. So it is more expensive, and I can't afford to do that all the time. So what I take is valerian root, and this stuff is really, really good. With vitamins, you want to spend a little bit more, so I wouldn't recommend the Optimum brand. It was just the closest thing to me. I'll show you what the pill looks like. It smells really bad, but it doesn't taste bad. It just smells awful. So it looks like that. I don't know if you can see that or not. I hope it's in frame. But yeah, it's not super big. It's just, the SAMe is like way bigger. So yeah, and I take this because it has a mild sedative tranquilizer thing in it. I try to only take this like every other day. Otherwise, I find I just have a really hard time like being awake and alert during the day. So I try to only take every other day, unless I'm feeling super, super anxious. In which case, then I take it every day. But every other day really seems to help. And it's not super expensive either. The next thing you can take is something called GABA. I personally have not tried it, but I went to a health food store, not food, like a vitamin store, and they suggested GABA to me. Also, I've been reading this book called Breaking the Grip of Dangerous Emotions by Janet Macaro, and she has a PhD and a CNC. I don't know what CNC is, but it's gotta be good, right? And this book has really helped me out so far. I haven't finished it, but she talks about GABA in there and how it's like your brain receptors, I don't know. But yeah, GABA really helps. GABA will help with that. There's like medical research to support it, so if medical research says it's true, it's gotta be true, right? So yeah, taking those vitamins and reading books on dealing with anxiety, like this one, can really help. But the main thing that's going to help you out is figuring out what the real cause of your emotions and feelings are to deal with those. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is what to do when you're in that situation. For example, if you're at school or at work and you're starting to feel really anxious, like what do? Because you can't just leave work or school. You need to go to school. You gotta go to work. So what I like to do is I think about something that's really fun or relaxing that I can do later. So for example, if I'm at work and I'm feeling really stressed out and anxious and stuff, I will think about, taking a bath when I go home. And I'll focus on that. I'll be like, okay, I get to spend some time with my mom, and I get to watch whatever on TV. That really helps. Something fun that you get to do later. Because it just kind of takes your mind off it. Oh no, there's a blinking light on my camera. Anyway. The next thing to do that I would say is to burn a candle or a scent or something that I think it's going to die. I think my camera's going to die, so I'm going to try to go really fast. The scent that helps me calm down is Bath & Body Works Mahogany Teakwood. It's the one that smells like Abercrombie. I don't know, it just kind of calms me down when I feel like I'm starting to have a panic attack. I will sniff this like a drug dealer, and instantly it calms me down. So that one's really good. And drinking water, the feeling of water going down your throat will help calm you down too. And it's really good for your body. So it's giving your body what you need, which will help you feel better. Most importantly, don't let anxiety run your life. Don't not do things because you're scared or anxious. And own it. Own your anxiety. Don't let it own you. For for years I've been not doing things or avoiding places and situations and people because I'm afraid and anxious, and that is no way to live, and that's really just going to make your anxiety worse. So own it. Be like, yeah, I have this problem, but it's mine and it's under control, and you know, I'm not its slave, I'm its master. It sounds really weird, but that's just kind of how I think about it. So yeah, I hope this video has helped you, and I hope it doesn't stress you out.